Hi, if you're here, that probably means you have some questions about estate recovery. And in today's video, we're going to talk about that. Hi, I'm Chuck Roulet. I'm an attorney licensed to practice law in both Florida and in Minnesota, practicing in the areas of estate planning and elder law. And before we get into today's video, if you haven't already, make sure you hit the like, subscribe, and bell notifications, and that way you'll be notified when a new video is posted. And if you have any questions on wills, trusts, healthcare directives, powers of attorney, how to protect assets you leave behind for a spouse or family member, or even how to protect your home and life savings from long-term care and nursing home costs, post it in the comments below. If I see that question there, I may answer it in an upcoming video. So today, let's talk about what estate recovery is. So as long-term care costs are skyrocketing, as we are living longer, in fact, by many statistics, about 72% of people over the age of 65 are going to need some sort of long-term care. And again, we're just living longer, more age-related illnesses. And as a result, more and more people are needing, some sort of long-term care as they age. And the costs are as I mentioned, are skyrocketing. In fact, nationally, at the time this video is being shot, long-term care costs are averaging over $100,000 a year across the country. In Florida, at the time this is shot, they're averaging over $120,000 a year. And in Minnesota, they're averaging over $140,000 a year and are projected to be over, 200 and some $1,000 in the next few years. So those costs are really increasing, as is the need for care as people are living longer. And so as a result, government benefits is now the number one way that the average middle class is covering long-term care costs. And those government benefits, it's known as the Medicaid program, and it's a partnership between the states and the federal government. And so before you can qualify for those benefits, the government requires you to spend your own assets down first. That's known as the spend down. So you basically have to get below a certain threshold of assets in order to qualify for benefits. And what a number of people are not aware of is that after you pass away, federal law requires the states to recover against any remaining assets to be reimbursed for benefits it paid. And that's because the government views the Medicaid program that covers these long-term care costs as a loan. So it's not an entitlement like, say, Social Security or Medicare. So the government views this as a loan. So they want you to spend your own assets down first. And then after you pass away, federal law requires the states to try and recover against any remaining assets to, in effect, pay back that loan. And that's what estate recovery is. So now the question you may be asking, and probably should be asking, is, well, how do I save my home and retirement accounts and life savings from both the spend down and from estate recovery? So not only does federal law set forth the rules for doing the spend down and the recovery, federal law also says with proactive planning, you can actually shield your home and savings from the spend down and from recovery. So if you are in Minnesota or Florida and you are ready to put a plan in place to protect your home and savings from long-term care and nursing home costs, protect from spend down and recovery, our contact information is below. Give us a call, reach out to us. We'd be very happy to help you put that in place. And if you're not yet ready to do that, you're looking for additional information, I've actually written a guide. There's a link in the description below. It's completely free. It's Save Our Home, How to Protect Your Home and Savings from Long-Term Care and Nursing Home Costs. Again, the description is in the comments below. There's a link in there. You just enter your name and email address, and you can download the guide for free. And if you have any other questions, again, on wills versus trusts, healthcare directives, powers of attorney, how to protect assets you leave behind for a spouse, how to protect the assets you leave behind for your kids so they don't lose them in a divorce, creditor's claim. I'm actually also hosting a free online class. And again, there's a link in the description below. Where in that free online class, I will cover a lot of that and much more. And in fact, I'll actually share some of the planning strategies I use with my private clients as well. So again, if you're ready to put a plan in place and you're in Minnesota or Florida, give us a call. We'd be happy to help. If you'd like some additional information on how to protect your assets from long-term care and nursing home costs, download the guide. Again, the link is in the description below. And if you're looking for additional information on wills, trusts, estate planning, again, hosting a free online masterclass, link for that is in the description as well. So I hope you found this video helpful. Look forward to seeing you in the next one. Be well.